Hello everybody and welcome to Dynasty Racing League. This is the DRL iRacing Pro Series here at the Bullring in Las Vegas. Tonight we bring you 200 laps here at the Bullring. Right now qualifying is just completed and right now we have Spencer Tart on the pole. Let's quickly go through the grid as the cars are lining up. Sorry about the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to sort that out real quick. Alright, here we go. After a dominating performance by Caden Honeycutt last week, he'll be looking to repeat that here tonight. And here they go, coming down in turn 3 and 4, getting ready to take the green flag here at the Bullring. And green flag is out. Spencer Touch leading the way, entering turn 1. He bobbles there as Caden Honeycutt's looking on the inside. Caden Honeycutt might have the run. And he will have the advantage as they go into turns 3 and 4. Spencer Tart looking back. Not quite enough there as Caden Honeycutt leads the first lap. Going down into turn 1, coming off turn 2 is still Caden Honeycutt out front, still in front of Spencer Tart, excuse me. Going back through the field, we have Nathan Jurgensen in 4th place. Looks like he already has a bit of rear end damage. Looking from the grandstands, you can see just how small this track is if we could pull up the quick event information. This is only a 3/8 of a mile long track. Again, we're going to be doing 200 laps here. We're racing sunset into the nighttime, so you will see the lights come out as they continue their Sorry about the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get that figured out the best we can. Looking on board, we got our battle for first place. Spencer Tart and Caden Honeycutt right behind one another. I have a feeling this will be the battle to watch all race long. And we have a caution out already. Let's see if we can find out who it is. Looks like the number 4 of Martin Wenzel. Let's see if we can get a replay of that real quick. Alright, so we go into turn 1 with him coming into the middle of 1 and 2, coming off of turn 2, and it looks like he just loses it as he gets on the gas into the inside wall. Looks like he's going to be able to keep it going though. We'll see how much damage he did indeed take, and we got pit takers already. Siderius Jackson and the number 71 and the 17 of Ben Izenga. Looks like Siderius Jackson has some damage on that right front. And Ben Izenga as well. as he gets that buffered out. We are 11 laps in of this 200 lap race. Going back to our leaders. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize for the technical difficulties. We will sort them out as quickly as we can. We want to bring you the best quality of Dynasty Racing League TV that we can. As we have a second here, let's take a look at our point standings. We have our points leader, Justin Allen, at number 10. He's been having a strong season. Has yet to win a race, but currently 24 points ahead of second place. Look for him to put on another stellar performance here tonight. Spencer Tart, the pole sitter here tonight, 5 wins on the season already. He's looking to rapidly close in on Justin Allen and take that points lead. I'll leave the standings up as we're about to go green flag racing once again here at the Bullring. Caden Honeycutt with a huge start. Leads the field onto the backstretch entering turn 3. Side by side for third, Bill Edwards and Nathan Jurgensen. Bill Edwards with the advantage with that inside line, but Nathan holding on tough. And then behind them, we got a huge mash of cars with Getty Buckner, Mike Lemon. Getty Buckner looks like he's just letting everybody go. Still a long way to go in this race. That's not that bad of an idea. We have Justin Allen, our points leader that I just talked about. Mike Lemon going on the inside of him. That was for the 10th position. Just in front of them we have 5th place, 6th place, Chris James on the number 82. And new DRL driver Kevin Varnador in the number 63, currently in 5th place. Looks like Nathan Jurgensen going to be looking on the inside of Bill Edwards. Got to have a lot of patience here. This is a 3/8 of a mile track. A lot of braking, a lot of heavy braking. It's going to be a lot of patience driving to get through all 200 laps here tonight. There he goes, looking on the inside as they enter turn 1. Looks like Bill Edwards will have the momentum on that outside. Let's see if we can go with the onboard camera with the number 31 of Nathan Jurgensen as he dives down into turn 3 on the inside of Bill Edwards. Coming onto the straightaway. Entering turn 1. Still side by side. This is some close racing, ladies and gentlemen. And we have another caution. Not quite sure who that is for as we look around the track. Might have been for Getty Buckner if we can get a... Yes, it was. Let me see if I can go back a little bit farther. As we go into the far chase view, and it looks like he just loses it off turn 4. Stomps on the gas, brings it to the inside wall. A lot of heavy damage on that right rear. So far we have 2 cautions here so far, both of them solo car spins. Let's see if we have any takers for pit road. Only 26 laps into this event. As a reminder, this series only allows 8 tires to be used in one race, so drivers can either take 2 sets of 4s or spread them out with 2 tire stops throughout this event. But only 8 tires can be used throughout this 200 lap race, so drivers are going to have to use some strategy here, get the most they can out of the tires and keep the track position. As we have Christopher Pope in the number 70 down on pit road. A nice patriotic scheme there for Christopher Pope as he is down and away. A lot of front end damage. We're going to see a lot of that here tonight. Going back up front, Caden Honeycutt's currently leading. Spencer Tart right behind him. We should be getting the 1 to go signal here, and we'll be back on the green flag. Looks like Caden Honeycutt's going to be electing the outside lane. That is something you can do here in the Dynasty Racing League. Leader does have the option to choose the inside or the outside line. And here they go. Caden Honeycutt taking them to the flag. Just like last week we saw at Stafford, Caden Honeycutt has been really good on the restarts. Second place has not been able to keep up with him. If this continues, this should be another dominant night for Caden Honeycutt. Going back to third place, side-by-side action again with Nathan Jurgensen and Bill Edwards in that 75. I have a feeling we're going to see these two battle all night long. Nathan hanging on tough on that outside line. Right behind them we have Ben Izeng in the 17. Looks like some give and take there. Nathan letting Bill Edwards have the position for now. Right behind them, Chris James, Kevin Vandador, Mike Lemon, and Christopher Pope. Gaddy Buckner has come down pit road. Going back to third place battle. Nathan Jurgensen just looking for that great run off the corner to get his nose to the inside of Bill Edwards, forcing him high into the corner. That way he can take that third position away without using the bumper, that is. I'm sure everyone will be patient now. We still got plenty of laps to go, but towards the end of this race the bumper will be used and we will have some upset drivers at the end of this one. Right behind them, Ben Izeng is waiting his time. Gonna look to make a move here on Nathan pretty soon. As they come in turn 3. Oh, there's a bump there by Ben Izeng to the 31. Looks like Ben Izeng is not going to wait around. He wants to get the positions and he wants them badly. However, that looks like it cost him a little bit, as he did lose some track ground to the 31's back bumper. Going back to the leader real quick. Caden Honeycutt with about a half-second lead over the 28 Spencer Tart. Wow, as Spencer Tart dives it down in there, but that's not going to be enough as Caden Honeycutt gets the run off the corner. Last lap, Spencer Tart was quicker than Caden. Looking on board with Spencer Tart. Ooh, Caden gets loose there. That opens the door for Spencer Tart. He's going to dive down to the inside. Ooh, he hits the apron there. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough momentum. Looks like he's going to hang tough. Entering turn 3, coming to the start-finish line is side by side. That would be, wow, that would have been a great finish. We still have 150 to go, though. Can't hold you both too early. Christopher Pope also on pit road. Looks like something happened to him and he has some damage going on. 50 seconds in pit lane. Spencer Tart clears Caden Honeycutt. We'll see how long that lasts as Caden Honeycutt's all over the back bumper of Spencer Tart. Might have gave him a little bit of that bumper right there. Spencer Tart does have some rear end damage. I'm not sure if he just got that from Caden. Looking on back, we got a bunch of cars. We got Chris James in 4th, 17 of Ben Nzinga in 5th, and Bill Edwards is now in 6th. A lot of good racing going on back here for that top 5 position. Looking back in 9th place, Siderius Jackson, just waiting his time, hoping for something to happen where he can snag a position or 2. Siderius had a great run in the Winter Oval Series last week at Michigan. Got a nice top 10 there. He's going to look to do the same this coming race. Speaking of that, our next race on DRL TV will be in the DRL Winter Road Series at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Be sure to tune in for that. That is a 1.6 mile track. It does use a lot of the oval part of the circuit. That'll be 45 laps. Again, that's tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Eric Weatherholt should be the broadcaster. He is on standby. We might have David Wellborn Jr. as the broadcaster. Eric's a little under the weather, but we'll see how he feels tomorrow night. But no matter what, it will be broadcasted 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. As we have Mike Lemon diving inside of the number 63 of Kevin Vanderdoor. Not quite able to clear. And there we go, Siderius Jackson looking on the inside now as Kevin slid up the track in turn 3 and 4. Right behind them in that 10th position, we have our points leader, Justin Allen. So here's Jackson hanging on to that inside position on Kevin. As they... Oh, Justin Allen. Did he go all the way around? Oh, it looks like he saved it. Got caught slipping right there. Let's see if we can get a quick look at it from the cockpit view. Oh, it looks like he just got onto that apron and it started to come around on him. Great job on his part being able to hold the brakes and get that thing straight. However, we do have a caution. And it looks like this, was that 71 of Siderius Jackson? Let's see what happened to him. As we enter turn 1, it looks like he just dove it in there too deep. Was able to keep it off the wall, so good job by him. Oh, and Caden Honeycutt almost slammed into him. That would have been horrible for the number 51. And it looks like the leaders are finally pitting, so they will use at least some tires of the 8 they have for tonight's race. As we get to see the cars being lifted. Looks like at least the top 3 are taking 4 tires. So that's half their allotted tires being used right now, almost halfway through this event. So it looks like they're splitting this race up into thirds for the tire usage. As we have a quick second, I'd like to remind everybody that next week, the DRL iRacing Pro Series drivers will head to Phoenix. That is a 1.022 mile track, and we will be racing for 100 laps under the lights. So be sure to tune in for that one. That should be an exciting one. As the pace car is off, Justin Allen will lead the field to green flag. Spencer Tarr able to hang with him. Looks like Justin Allen might have had some wheel spin as Spencer Tarr and Caden Honeycutt might be able to get by him. As they enter turn 3, Spencer Tarr will clear him. It looks like 3 wide behind him. And caution, back of the field it looks like. Mike Lemon. Now, he was not a part of that 3 wide battle, so let's see what happened to him. Looks like he just bobbled and the 17 got in the rear end of him. Other than a tap, it doesn't look like he had much damage. Still got 125 laps to go. Mike Lemon's going to have plenty of time to make that up. Looks like Justin Allen and Cydarius Jackson and Christopher Pope have decided to pit. Excuse me, Christopher Pope's already been in the pits, so Justin Allen, Cydarius Jackson, the only takers for this caution flag. Going back up front, we have Spencer Tart, currently your race leader. We are almost halfway complete here at the Bullring as the sun is setting. Gonna be fully dark here in a little bit. Temperatures are gonna start heating up as well. We are on the 1 to go lap. We will be getting back to green flag action here. Pace car is off. Spencer Tart will lead them to the green flag. And here we go, green flag, green flag. Spencer Tart off to a great start. Caden Honeycutt trying to hang on, but I don't think he'll be able to get to him. He's going to look for that crossover as they enter turn 3. Caden Honeycutt on the inside. Looks like he will be able to clear him, but Spencer Tart is going to cross him over right back. Side by side as they enter turns 3 and 4. Chris James looking to take 3rd place away from Nathan Jurgensen. Side by side 1 through 4. This is some great racing. And then side by side behind them, Ben Ising and Bill Edwards, 5th and 6th. Looks like Spencer Tart, however, fought back, took the lead back from Caden Honeycutt. Caden Honeycutt getting very close to the back bumper of 28. Still got a little over halfway to go here at the Bullring. Caden Honeycutt looking on the inside of the 28. It looks like he gets loose as he shoved it down in there. Chris James going to be able to get side by side with him. As I enter turn 1, coming on to turn 2, onto the backstretch. All single file for the most part. We have a side-by-side for Mike Lemon and Ben Isinger. Cydarius Jackson looking to get involved there. That would be for the 6th position. And we have a caution. Looks like it's the number 63. Let's see if we can see what happened. Looks like he just lost it. Oh, and he collected the 75 of Bill Edwards. That looked like a major hit. Let's see if we can get another view of that. Just started losing it through 1 and 2, and then the 75 nowhere to go. Let's see if we can ride along with the 75 of Bill Edwards. As you can see, the 63 just chasing it up the track. Bill Edwards thinks he's clear, but he gets clipped and right into the wall. Has a bit of front end damage. Not sure how much damage the motor has. We'll have to just wait and see. Getty Buckner is the wave around driver. A lot of action going on this race. Gonna be an exciting finish. Hope you guys stay with us to the end. Should be coming to the 1 to go signal as they cross the line. Looks like Spencer Tart will elect the inside line. As you saw earlier, Caden Honeycutt was choosing the outside line, so a little different strategy between those two drivers. Pace car is ducking off. Coming out of turn 4, Spencer Tart leads him to the green flag, back in the air. Going down in turn 1, Spencer Tart almost got Caden cleared. He should have him cleared by turn 3. As they enter turn 3, coming off turn 4, Spencer Tart leads that lap. Caden Honeycutt all over the back bumper of the 28. Going back behind them, we have the 82 trying to pass Nathan Jurgensen. Going back to the lead, however, we have a side-by-side battle. Caden Honeycutt looking to the inside of Spencer Tart. Looks like he will be able to clear him, however, Spencer's going for the crossover as they enter turn 1. Caden Honeycutt with that run on the outside, but Spencer's hanging tough as they enter turn 3. Looks like some side-by-side door banging there. Going to turn 1, Caden Honeycutt finally clears the 28. Spencer Tart dives it down into turn 3. Has the advantage as they come off the corner. Spencer Tart at the line for lap 97. Chris James is now caught up to these two. It's now a 3-man race for the lead. To the line is Spencer Tart, Caden Honeycutt, Chris James, Nathan Jurgensen, and Mike Lemon are your top 5. What a battle we have going on. Caden Honeycutt uses a little touch there as they enter turn 3. He's to the inside of Spencer Tart. Coming off to turn 4, Caden Honeycutt will lead the field to the halfway point. These two have been going at it for the lead all night long. Just behind them, Nathan Jurgensen looking to take 3rd place back from Chris James, and right behind them, Mike Lemon. Looking back at our leaders, we have Caden Honeycutt about half a second in front of Spencer Tart. And a caution is out. Looks like Siderius Jackson once again. Looks like he just loses it off of turn 4. Looks like he might have hit the apron. Let's see if we can get a cockpit view of it. Yeah, he just hits the apron right there. We saw that earlier in the race. Great job by him keeping it off the wall and off of everybody else as they pass him. Caden Honeycutt currently the leader. Gaddy Buckner gets the wave around. So far, just over 100 laps, and we have one person DNF'd, and that is the 17 of Ben Izenga. Christopher Pope, you could consider DNF'd. He's currently on pit road, but he's been in there for quite a while now, 60 laps down. A lot of drivers on pit road at the moment. The field stacks up once again. Gonna have this restart on lap 110 of 200. Caden Honeycutt electing the inside line now. Caden Honeycutt takes off in the middle of 3 and 4, and we are back under green. Pretty clean restart. Everybody seems to single file out pretty quickly this time. Ooh, Spencer Turd dives it in there, almost collects the 51 in the middle of the corner. Nathan Jurgensen catching up to Spencer Turd. He's going to be looking to take second. As we have Sidarius Jackson rolling down pit road. Nathan Jurgensen putting in an effort to catch the back bumper of the 28, Spencer Turd. Nathan Jurgensen, also another driver that's been pretty consistent here in the Pro Series. Just behind them, Chris James in the 82 and Mike Lemon battle for fourth. And then behind them we have Justin Allen in the number 10. In 7th place we have DRL rookie Kevin Vanderdoor, who you can see has a nice little donut on the inside of his 63 machine. 8th place we have Martin Wenzel, who had some trouble early in the race but has bounced back and is back on the lead lap. Bill Edwards, who you saw get involved in the incident, hit the outside wall with the front end of his car, is currently in 9th. You can see that damage right there on his machine. Siders Jackson having a little bit of trouble, currently in 10th. And that is your top 10 here as we sit. As we have 80 laps to go, we're going to take this time and turn up the sounds, and you guys can enjoy iRacing at its finest. As we come back here to our leader, Caden Honeycutt. Currently with almost a full second lead over Spencer Tart. Catching up to the lap traffic of Siders Jackson. Nathan Jurgensen's been in 3rd place all race long, just hasn't had quite enough to get past Spencer Tart and Caden Honeycutt. We'll see if a late race caution can give him a little boost to get a possible win out of tonight's race. It's been a solid top 5 car all night long. And behind them we have Chris James, who's safely in 4th place, no one really pressuring him from behind. Don't really have any real battles going on. Everyone's single filed out. Gonna have 60 to go at the line. It's been a great race so far. The sun has finally set. You can barely see a little lighting off in the distance with this track. Lights are on. These guys are having some fun. That's what it's all about. And we have a caution. This will shake things up a bit. Not quite sure who that was for. My apologies, guys. I couldn't find who that was for, but nonetheless, we have a restart, and these guys will be stacked up. Well, it might be for the 31. Wait a minute. No, it was not Nathan. That was weird. I think pitch was closed there, so that was a good call by him not going in at that time. Looks like all these drivers are electing to come to pits and will use up the final 4 tires that they might have left. And it will be a straight shot to the finish. No more pitting for these guys. Looks like Caden Honeycutt will win the race off pit road. However, Spencer Tart is in front of him. I'm not sure if Spencer Tart's meant to stay out, if he used up all his tires already. Spencer Tart seems to be letting everybody by. I wonder if he had a speeding penalty coming out of pits. That would be very unfortunate. We do have over 50 laps to go, but it is a short track, less than a half-mile track, and these laps will tick by very quickly. Pace car is off. Caden Honeycutt will lead them back to green flag. We have Chris James now in second place after that Spencer Tart mishap. Green flag is back out. Caden Honeycutt off to another fantastic restart. Chris James in second. Nathan Jurgensen's in fourth, looking to the inside of the 63 of Kevin Vanderdor. Looks like Nathan will pass him. Spencer Tart now looking to the inside of Kevin. Gonna be taking fourth away. After that penalty, Spencer Tart's not messing around. He wants to get to Caden Honeycutt, and he wants to pass him as quickly as he can. Spencer Tart trying to find that spot he can get by Nathan Jurgensen. This will be for third place. Just waiting for Nathan to have a little slip up so he can stick his nose to the inside, move him up the track a little bit, and get by. Michael Emmett currently in fifth, is catching up to the back bumper of Spencer Tart in 28. Spencer begins to look for an opening to get by him. Caden Honeycutt has just checked out from the field. He's currently almost got a 2-second lead over the 82 of Chris James. Spencer Tart dives it down to the inside of Nathan Jurgensen. Entering turn 3, he's there side by side. They almost make contact coming off turn 4 at the line. Nathan Jurgensen still in front. Heading into turn 1, Spencer Tart's got a lot of momentum. We'll see if he's able to keep as they dive down into turn 3. Spencer Tart over half a car length in front. Nathan Jurgensen gives him the position. Spencer Tart now moves to 3rd place. Nathan Jurgensen is not going to let him go without a fight, however, as he looks to make it to the inside. Little lag issue there for Spencer, but he's still in the race. He's still in 3rd place. That might have freaked out Nathan a little bit. Going to be 40 laps to go at the line. Caden Honeycutt's lead is now 2.5 seconds. Currently, everyone's single filed out. You see Caden Honeycutt just now crossing the line. Chris James, Spencer Tart, Nathan Jurgensen, and Mike Lemon round up your top 5. Laps are winding down and nobody has an answer for Caden Honeycutt. Spencer Tart and Nathan Jurgensen are catching up to the back one for the 82 Chris James. That would be for 2nd place. Caden Honeycutt still has checked out, 2.6 seconds over Chris James, and once these two start battling, he's just going to continue to grow his lead. Spencer Tart dives to the inside of the 82 Chris James. Chris James is going to want to get to the inside as quickly as he can, because right behind Spencer Tart's the 31 of Nathan Jurgensen and the 38 of Mike Lemon. Chris James goes high. That gives Nathan Jurgensen the position. And just like that, Chris James does dive to the inside, blocks off Mike Lemon from taking his 4th position. Winding down the laps, almost 20 laps to go here. Caden Honeycutt's lead is now 3.5 seconds. As you see him on your screen, just cruising. The only way he'll be stopped is a late race caution. Otherwise, I don't see anybody being able to catch him in the short amount of time that we have left. Chris James is fending off 4th from Mike Lemon. Like this battle has settled down, but the battle between Spencer Turner and Nathan Jurgensen has once again picked up. This is for 2nd place. As you can see right there, Nathan Jurgensen just has not been able to get 2nd or the lead all race long. Started 3rd, currently 3rd, and his highest is 3rd. He's making that late race push to get 2nd from Spencer Turner. Ooh, Nathan Jurgensen almost giving him the bumper on the exit of the corner. That could have been bad. Oh, there it is, contact. They both slow up, they both keep it going. Wow. I mean, good job by both of them to keep it going, but that is not the way you guys wanted to battle out. That leaves Caden Honeycutt with even a bigger lead now, almost 6 seconds. Justin Allen trying to take the 5th spot away from Chris James, and right behind him, Kevin Bonador in the number 63. This is for a top 5 position here. Chris James currently holding that last 5th position. Going back, we have Nathan Jurgensen, who after that contact with Spencer Tart took 2nd place. He's currently holding on to 2nd place. and pulling away from Spencer Todd as we speak. Unless something major happens, it looks like the top 3 are locked in place. There will not be another restart. We are currently 5 laps to go here. Caden Honeycutt is your leader by just under 5 seconds. Going back to 5th, looks like Chris James has slightly pulled away because these 2 cars are battling. Justin Allen and Kevin Vonador for 6th place right here on your screen. 3 laps to go. Kevin Vonador does pass Justin Allen. We'll see if Justin has anything for him as we're winding down here at the Bullring. It does not quite look like he'll have enough. We'll go back to Caden Honeycutt, who's currently on the final lap. Caden Honeycutt, what a performance here tonight as he enters turn 3. Coming off turn 4, Caden Honeycutt wins at the Bullring. Justin Jurgensen and Spencer Tart 2nd, 3rd. Mike Lemon comes home 4th, followed by Chris James. Kevin Vonador does hold off Justin Allen for 6th, and Justin Allen finishes 7th. What a win for Caden Honeycutt. As he celebrates in style. What a burnout. This guy can go forever. Alright, let me see if I can pull in Caden Honeycutt for a quick interview.
Get that.
Caden Honeycutt, this is James Pandoff in the booth. You have a copy?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow night.
Well, man, you put on quite a show like you did last week. Spencer Todd gave you a bit more of a challenge this week, but in the end, you were able to pull him off. How do you do it?
We just dig all night after he got by me. I kind of started to slow down and starting to figure out that I needed to get lower, farther down on exit and use the power coming off. So that's pretty much what I did that rest of that race, was just keep it down farther and put the power down harder and not be too antsy with it. So after I figured it out, after a while, turn 2 is where I kind of struggled with, is where I started to gain most of my ground back, and it was a fun race. I had a pretty good time.
Well, I noticed in the early couple of restarts you were choosing the outside line, and then later on you started choosing the inside line. Did you learn something from the other guys on restarts, or were you just more comfortable on the inside?
I tried the outside one time. I figured if I scooted up far enough in the corner and then kind of diving it off and had a good run, but I really didn't get a good run better on the outside than I did the inside. I think when I chose the inside a couple times after that, it got a lot better. I started pulling people on restarts, so that's where I felt most comfortable at, was definitely the inside. And plus, the outside really didn't work tonight. Trying to suck down a people's doors, you couldn't really get the run down, to be honest with you, and it actually felt kind of good not having the outside to work, you know, since you got the guy beat. So me and Spencer had a great race. We had put the bumper each other multiple times. We touched multiple times. It was just a fun race all in all.
Well, sir, you led a race high 152 laps. Another great performance by you. Next week, we do head to Phoenix. What are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Is it the old Phoenix or the regular one?
It will be the regular one.
It will be the regular? Okay, so I ran really good in NIS, and then obviously the cup race didn't go the way I wanted it to. I felt like we could have won there, but I really enjoy Phoenix. It's going to be probably different because I'm not sure if I have to shift or not in that car. I'm sure we will, so that will be a little bit factor in that race.
Alrighty, man. Well, before we let you go, is there any shout-outs you would like to give?
Thank you, James, for doing the broadcast tonight, and thank you for letting me into this league. It's a great league, great group of drivers. I really enjoy racing here. I plan to do it more if I can. Just everyone that came out tonight, and we'll see everybody next week.
Alrighty, well, have a good one. We'll see you then, and we hope to see you either tomorrow night or Tuesday for the winter series.
All right, man. Thank you.
And that was your race winner, Caden Honeycutt. Let's see if we can pull in Spencer Tart for a quick interview. Spencer Tart, this is James Pandoff in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy? Spencer Tart, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, sir, came home second place tonight. Started on the pole. Was Caden just too tough to beat, or did you just have a slip up that cost you the race?
I think that slip up really cost us the race, man. Spotter told me pits were open, then they closed. I said it was open, and the spotter said it was open, so I went in, and as soon as I went in, it said pits were closed. Like as I was going in, like I mean, nose on the line. Yeah, I got the penalty, so had to go back to the back of the pack, and with 60 laps left, I mean, Caden's gonna get a good run on these guys, and without starting close to Caden, I'm not gonna run him back 4.5 seconds down. So, you know, it was a good race. He raced me clean the entire race. You know, we beat and bang, we were beating and banging just a little bit there. It was good hard racing between me and him, and me and Jurgensen. Super classy, all of them.
Yeah, you guys had some great battling all night long. Between the sunset to the full nighttime transitioning, what was the track like? Was it a major change, or how was it throughout?
I don't think it was a major change. I think it changed a little bit. I think it got a little bit tighter as the night went on. It didn't get as loose off. You know, you saw a lot of guys self-spinning at the start of the race. I don't think it was as loose off as the sun went down, but I don't think it was a huge track change, at least not for me. The way I drove the track, I didn't feel a big difference.
Alrighty, man. Well, second place, not a bad run. You should gain a few more points on the points leader, Justin Allen. You were 24 back entering tonight's race, so that's a good points day all in all. Is there any shout out you would like to give?
Yeah, I gotta thank the DRL for putting this race on, you for broadcasting, everybody for coming out and supporting and watching these races. Thank you. Big shout out to my team S2R, Ryan Hesgard, and Bill Edwards, and everybody that's over there. You know, it's a great organization. Have a good time over there. I gotta thank my fellow competitors for being good competition. You know, everybody, Jurgensen and Honeycutt tonight. It was great racing with everybody.
Alright, man. Well, hope you have a good night, and we hope to see you back for the winter series.
Yep.
And that was Spencer Tart, second place finisher. Let me see if I can find Nathan Jurgensen real quick. Let's pull him in here.
They're putting me in the broadcast here.
Nathan, do you have a copy?
What's up?
Well, sir, great run tonight. Just seemed like you didn't have quite enough to get the lead. You were battling for second with Spencer all night long. Was the car just not enough? Were you slipping? What was going on tonight? You weren't quite able to have enough to get to the front.
That's kind of not a great run all the way around on my part tonight, but the only bright side was I had a lot of long run speed. A couple times we did long runs, and I was quickest. I was running Spencer and Caden down actually pretty good. Even at the end of the race, I was a lot quicker than they were. So I was just not real good on fresh tires, which short tracks, a lot of restarts, you can't be doing that. And I was just kind of not able to make passes around guys that I was faster than all night. And then probably the most embarrassing thing was I looped it out of 4. that one time. Just got down on those rumble strips on exit, and just it came around, and that was really embarrassing. This is my first time here, first time running this track, so I can't be too mad about it. But then, yeah, then at the end of the race, Spencer's tires were gone, and I was a lot faster than him, and I guess I didn't really calculate how much quicker I was than him in the middle of the corner. I think his right front was gone, and I turned him at the end. I did my best to straighten his car up so it wouldn't bring out a yellow, and then those last 10 laps, it was just eating at me that move. I'll watch the replay, but I'm pretty sure the move is dirty. I don't think I did that move right, so I pulled over and gave him second. I should have just done that immediately, then gone back and passed him clean. But all in all, just kind of a mediocre run, but it was a good learning experience.
Well, that's definitely shows great sportsmanship out of you, giving him the position. You didn't have to, obviously. But being a 200 lap race, I believe it's the longest on the season. With the 8 tire limit that the series does have, do you think that played a huge factor into tonight's race?
I don't think so. I think everyone probably just did the tire strategy they would have done if there was unlimited tires. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Spencer and Caden would tell you something different, but I think I would have taken 8 tires tonight had there been no rule.
Alright, man. Well, any shout-outs you would like to give before I let you go?
Shout out to my team, Beast Racing. Shout out to you guys for putting this on, all the other drivers, and especially the people watching on YouTube. That's pretty cool. You guys tune in and watch and comment, so shout out to you guys.
Alrighty, sir. Sounds good. Keep on the great work. You've been having a solid season both here and in the Winter Series, and we hope to see you then.
See you at Dover.
Alright, sounds good. That was third place finisher Nathan Jurgensen. Mike Lemon has disconnected from the server. Let's see if he's still in the Discord. Hey Mike, this is the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yep, got a copy.
Well, sir, solid race today. You started way back in 11th and you ended up 4th. Let us know how you did that.
I thought it was pretty good. I didn't mean to get into Chris there at the end of the race. That was pretty crap.
Well, you definitely had a solid top 5 car all night long. Do you think if there was a late race restart, you might have had something for maybe a win, if not a top 2?
No, I think best was 4th. That's why I knew it was between Chris James and I was going to be patient, but he got loose and I dived down on the bottom to get under him. He blocked me, but that screwed up my whole entry into the turn, and that's why I couldn't hold it down there, and I got into him, spun him out. I'm just glad he held on and got a 5th place out of it.
Alrighty, sir. Well, before I let you go, do you have any shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, just this league. It's a lot of fun. I like racing here, and the effort you guys put into making sure somebody's broadcasting every week and 4 or 5 times a week. That's pretty impressive.
Alright, well, we appreciate that comment. We do our best to provide a great broadcast for every series that we do put on. Thank you to all the drivers that show up, because without them we wouldn't have these broadcasts. But we hope to see you Tuesday for the Winter Oval Series, and tomorrow night for the Road Series and the Skippies.
Yep, thanks. I'll be there.
Alrighty, have a good night. Alright, that was 4th place finisher Mike. Looking through the channels, I do not see Chris James, so it looks like we will not be able to interview our 5th place finisher, which is unfortunate. We'll try to get him for next week's show. Looking at the unofficial race results, Caden Honeycutt is your winner, leading a race high 152 laps. Spencer Tart's in 2nd with the 2nd most, 46 laps. Nathan Jurgensen is 3rd, Mike Lemon 4th, Chris James 5th, Kevin Vonador is 6th. I believe this was his first race tonight, so great finish on his behalf. Justin Allen, your points leader, is 7th. Sidarius Jackson, 8th place, 48 laps down. Martin Wenzel was 9th. He had trouble early on. Bill Edwards got caught up in that wreck, finishes 10th. 11th place was Getty Buckner, 12th place was Ben Izenga, and 13th place Christopher Pope. The next race on DRL TV will be tomorrow night at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Dynasty Racing League Winter Road Series. That's in the Skippies, 45 laps. Hope to see you guys there. The next race in the Pro Series will be next week, January 13th at 9:30. Will be at Phoenix. 100 laps. Going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see a great turnout. Let's give credit where credit is due. We have to thank James Pandolf, Tater Bowman, the owners of the league. Financial is Tater Bowman. All of the graphics that you see on our website and DRL TV is done by Martin Wenzel and Jordan Gonzalez. Technical support is Jordan Gonzalez and Martin Wenzel. Marketing, thank you to Tater Bowman for all the marketing work he does. Broadcast, without these guys we wouldn't have a broadcast each and every race. We have to thank David Welborn Jr., Martin Wenzel, Ryan Branch, James Pandolf, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Getty Buckner, and Jason Taylor. Thank you to the admins of Dynasty Racing League, Tater Bowman, Martin Wenzel, James Pandolf, David Welborn Jr., and Getty Buckner. Admin and race control of our Cup Series is Tater Bowman. Admin and race control of the Grand National Series is Martin Wenzel. Admin and race control of the Truck Series is Getty Buckner. Admin and race control for the Pro Series is James Pandolf and Eric Weatherholtz. Admin and race control for the Winter Oval Series, we have James Pandolf, Getty Buckner. Race control, Jeremy Hebel and Dakota Wilkins. We will add those names shortly. And then for the Winter Road Series, big thank you to Getty Buckner for getting that off the ground with the Skippies. We've had fantastic turnouts each and every week, and we hope that continues for the remaining couple of races in the season. Taking a quick look at the standings, this was before tonight's event, so it will change slightly. I can't tell you for a fact that Justin Allen will still be your points leader after this one, and Spencer Tart will have a little bit more of a gain on him. Other than that, that's the rest of the standings. Excuse me. So thank you guys for tuning in to Dynasty Racing League TV. This was the Pro Series at the Bullring. A lot of great racing going on, and once again, congrats to Caden Honeycutt on the win tonight. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.